Hello and welcome back to our homestead. Tonight is Christmas Eve and we're making a special, delicious seafood salad, my version. So let me show you how we make it. We're gonna start by cooking the octopus. It takes the longest to cook, so we're gonna start with that. So I have a pot of boiling water. It's a large pot. I'm gonna throw in a few bay leaves to flavor. I'm gonna throw in some peppercorns. I'm not measuring, just a few, okay? I'm gonna give it a good healthy pinch of sea salt, okay, because it should be flavored. Then also to this, I'm going to add a whole lemon. I'm gonna cut it in half and I'm gonna put a whole lemon in here, okay? It's gonna give a really nice flavor. And the parsley that I'm gonna be using for the salad, the stems I do not need. So the stems I'm going to cut off and also dump in here because it's also going to add a really nice flavor. To this also I'm going to add a splash of white wine. And I saw somewhere on TikTok, thank you TikTok, that you also could add literally the cork from the bottle. And they say that it's supposed to help to tenderize the octopus. I don't know if it's true, but I will do it as well. So cork goes in. Let me add a good healthy splash of white wine. And now it's boiling. So let's start cooking the octopus. Look at this beauty. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm gonna first start by putting the tentacles right in and help them to kind of like curl up. So I'm gonna dunk a few times right into the boiling water, okay? Just like this. Look at the head first, okay? Whoo, baby. And let this now start boiling. So now this is going to, as soon as it comes to a boil, I'm gonna set the timer for 45 minutes. It's gonna cook on gentle heat for 45 minutes. I'm gonna put the lid loosely. Once it cooks for 45 minutes, I'm going to turn the heat off and I'm going to let it sit in this hot water for the next 30 minutes. We're also going to be cooking the rest of the ingredients for a seafood salad, and we need to flavor this water. So I'm going to put again a good pinch of black peppercorns, a few bay leaves. It's going to give a quick kind of flavor. I'm going to put half a lemon in there. Also add some salt, okay, because seafood likes salt. Let that get nicely flavored. And I'm gonna start by cooking the shrimp. The shrimp are all defrosted and they're gonna cook quite quick, okay? So as soon as I put them in, as soon as it comes to a boil, I'm gonna boil them only for a couple of minutes because why? They cook fast, all right? So let's just all goes in here. And they're going to cook fast and we're going to fish them all out. All right, so the shrimp are done. They only cook literally a minute or two. As soon as they all curled up like that, they're done. So let's take them out and get them cooled off a little bit, because right in the same water, I'm going to cook the calamari. That's also going to be in the seafood salad. The calamari also going to cook very, very quickly. Literally a minute or two as soon as they come to a boil. But because they're so cold, they were being stored in a fridge. They're cooling off the water. So, but they're going to cook very, very quickly. Let me stir them up. Oh, it's going to be such a beautiful seafood salad. Okay, and the octopus is done. Let's take it out as well out of this boiling water. It's all set. While the octopus is cooking, I'm going to start getting my other ingredients ready. And for this salad, I'm going to be using celery. And I really love to use those insides, the really, really tender pieces, leaves and all. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try to cut this kind of small because, again, it should be pleasant, right? Not those huge, big chunks in your salad. And I'm going to cut that all in here. All right. So I'm just getting ready things before the octopus is ready to come out of the boiling water. This may look like it's a lot of celery. I don't think there's a rule how much to put, a lot or little. I'm putting a lot because I like it. Okay, so to this, I'm also going to be adding a few other things. Obviously parsley, and it's nicely chopped parsley. I'm going to put about a good healthy tablespoon of capers, some olives, and that is really obviously without pits. And note to self, Lilia, next time when you're shopping for olives, wear your glasses because I bought the wrong olives. I couldn't read it, the fact that they still had pits in, and cutting them out was not easy. Okay, so remember how we cooked these shrimp and calamari? I strained them. They still nice and warm. I'm gonna put them all in here, okay? They're gonna be part of this salad. And now I'm gonna be working while that is still cooking. Let this do its thing. I'm gonna start working on the dressing for this seafood salad. All right, so this is what I'm gonna use. Obviously, I'm gonna be using lemon juice, lots of lemon juice, okay? So I'm gonna squeeze all that into a bowl without seeds, preferably. Oh, you know what I forgot? I need garlic. Okay, let's put some garlic in here, and garlic should be to taste. Because this is fresh garlic, we don't want to overdo it, but remember, garlic is needed in this salad because that's what's going to give this fish really nice flavor, okay? So also to this, I'm going to be putting some black pepper, of course, also to taste, okay? And some salt, of course, not too much, but celery and the fish needs a little bit of salt. Okay. Obviously, we have to finish it with a little bit of olive oil. How much olive oil? Enjoy. It's a holiday, right? All right, listen. If you have followed my channel in the past, you know that I'm a rebel. I mean, a major rebel. I make all of these recipes to be my recipes. So now, if you're still tuned in and watching, I want to show you the little addition that usually is not found in regular seafood salads, but it is in mine. And this is my ingredient. I add a fresh green cucumber. I'm going to slice it in nice little chunks, and it's going to go in my seafood salad. I know, do not write to me and tell me, Lilia, it's sacrilegious. Maybe, I don't know. But I like it. It's such a great combination. Nice crunch with the celery, okay? So good. Okay, so don't knock it until you try it. So I'm just gonna cut them all into my salad, and I'm gonna start mixing it soon. All right, another little note that I like to do is I like to mix the salad dressing once the fish is still a little warm, okay? It's not cold. And the reason for that is that I find that the salad dressing that I just made is easier, gets absorbed by the seafood, okay? Because once it's cold, it doesn't really soak up that much. That is why I'm gonna be putting all of this stuff in here. All of this stuff goes here. And while my shrimp and calamari is still nice and warm, I'm going to be adding the salad dressing now. All right, so let's start mixing everything. All right, I know the octopus is not here yet, but I'm going to start mixing it anyway. Okay, let all of these flavors begin to marry together. I have lots of octopus coming in a few minutes. All right, it's been sitting here soaking up all the goodness for the last half an hour. Let's take this guy out. Hot. Goodness gracious. Look at you gorgeous thing. Yeah. Come on, tentacles, drop stuff. Hoo. All right. Gotta take all these parsley pieces off of it. All right, so I know it's super hot right now, so I've got to give it a few minutes just to chill a little bit, just to cool off, and I'm going to cut them up. That's enough. I like to take this part of a slimy part off, okay? I know some people don't, but I do. I like to remove this part from my octopus before I chop it all up. All right, everything is going in here for the final toss with all the other goodness. Okay, so now I'm going to allow the salad sit and do its goodness together because it needs a few hours to soak up all that salad dressing. Christmas Eve dinner is in a few hours, so it's perfect. It's going to go in the fridge, chill, and be merry. This beautiful salad is ready to go on a holiday table. So tonight we're celebrating Christmas Eve, and it's a wonderful holiday, very special day for our family. And I hope you also have a beautiful and bright Christmas as well. So Merry Christmas from our homestead to yours.